And you have to focus more on yourself and figure out why that is, and you'll realize that it's nonsensical because everyone else who is on the other side is not thinking that way. So,
Dude, I will trade you country music and heavy metal, which again, I like country artists, I like heavy metal artists, but if I'm listening to something, those are probably going to be like the last two genres that I'm listening to. But I'll trade you every halftime show if we can have Beyonce or Mariah sing the Sunday Night Football song. I'll trade you that for perpetuity. Like, we don't ever have to go back.
yeah.
Of course, I'm one person. I don't think I could find 10 other people to agree with me to do that. But I'm just saying, how come we can't have a balanced society? Again, getting back to what you said earlier, what is it going to take? I think it's going to take this. I really do. I think it's going to take people looking in the mirror and not being able to stomach what they see because they've decided to align themselves with something so diabolical. Now, my fingers are crossed on that because, back in 1940-ish, something very similar happened with a very different outcome than the one I'm hoping for now. And, we have social media now. We have news feeds that come up seconds after an incident happens and everything, but that could be for good or for worse,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because if you're looking for this confirmation bias, if you're looking for someone or some entity to tell you that you've been right about all your assumptions all along, just like your parents were, and their parents were, and their parents were, if that's what you're seeking and you're able to find that, then you're really not giving yourself an opportunity to learn something different. You hear families say, well, I don't want my kids to go away to college because I don't want them indoctrinated and coming back home and spewing all this liberal stuff. Or maybe some families say spewing all this conservative stuff, whatever. But see, here's the thing. What I know about post-secondary education, if you're doing it right, not saying everybody is, but if you're doing it right, what you're doing is inspiring people to think for themselves. You're inspiring people to say, that does not sound quite right. I think I'm going to try and find some evidence to the contrary. Now, if you go to post-secondary ed, whatever it is, and you let a professor, a teacher, instructor just spoon feed you information, that's kind of more on you than it is on them. That's not why you're there. But as long as you're indoctrinated and you can follow, just follow information around blindly, you're going to go wherever that information takes you. When you take your blindfold off and take a big stretch and look around and realize how much you have not been exposed to, that's when the real learning starts. And understanding follows learning. It doesn't go the other way around.
Yeah. Well, you're right about that. And I think that's a good place to end it. So thank you all for watching another episode of I Only Ask Because. We will catch you on the next one. Thanks.
Thank you.